Hey, what's up everybody, it's Skid, and this is going to be a video for Days Gone. Now I am not commentating this right here as I am playing, but I wanted to show all of you this gameplay clip right here because this was my first impression of the video game. Now let me tell you, I have not experienced a 3D sprinting sprite in the bottom right corner of the screen since I played Scooby-Doo Haunted House Mysteries on the fucking PlayStation 2. This shit was just phenomenal because I had spent an hour and a half loading this game up, waiting for it to download, and when I finally booted this shit up, I was producing anal fudge and baby gravy in equal capacity. I was just absolutely stoked to play this shit, and it hits me with this loading screen right off the bat, and I don't know when it's gonna end, if it's gonna restart when it gets to that fucking Aztec artifact on the right side of the screen. I don't fucking know. I'm left in complete mystery as to what in the shit's gonna happen. If I wanted to see loading screens while I opened up a video game, I'd go play fucking Anthem. But this is what this fucking game gives me right off the bat. So I'm just sitting here in complete mystery, and I wanted to show all of you this fucking gameplay clip because this was my first impression of the video game. And the Royals and the Rays are in the top of the third inning, and neither one has scored, so I'm assuming all the players are sitting in the outfield eating each other's shit. So that's fucking cool. But yeah, this was the very first thing I saw when I first opened this game up. And so this is gameplay from later on in the game. These two gentlemen are discussing whether or not they think CVS is a reputable pharmacy, so I pull out this crossbow the game attached to my asshole at some point. And after I read the tutorial, I shot this guy in the fucking head. And his friends apparently got the reaction time of a inebriated sloth, so he doesn't fucking even react to it. And I see some commotion down there on the forest floor, so I'm assuming I've pissed off some Ewoks down there. So I just sit up here trying to disguise the fact my character's masturbating with these pine tree bushes or whatever the fuck these things are. And so I see that their pathfinding is revolutionary, so they're not going to find their way up to me. So I walk over to this dick and loot his ass, and I think I get a piece of chewed bubblegum and a used condom, so that was extremely fortuitous of me to come over here and loot these guys. I pick up this guy's Red Ryder BB gun, and I go to see what the situation is. And after I beat the fucking tutorials this game keeps throwing at me a mile a minute, little did I know, I was about to discover the world's most intense game of Duck Duck Goose. This guy's rumbling, he's tumbling, he's stumbling, and I didn't even know there was a second douche until he stands up from behind that boulder or sacrificial altar, whatever the fuck that is. And that guy stands up and calms his buddy down, and in doing so dooms him, because I stand up with my Red Ryder and start shooting piss at them. Look at this shit. I must be using some lead BBs. I decided not to waste my crossbow on these assholes. Look at this shit. Just incredible. Headshotted him. And I'm gonna go ahead and spoil something here. The AI in this game has about as much intelligence as a napkin full of sperm. These fucking things are just stupid. Look at this shit. I Dark Souls this fucking thing in a game with guns. And the rest of them don't fucking stand a chance. Because they've got the memory retention of a fucking fruit fly and the navigation skills of Amelia Earhart, because every time I shoot one of the fucking enemies in this game and run off like 20 feet, it's like I fucking crossed the globe. They can't find my ass. And so that's just a pretty good example there of the fucking game's revolutionary AI that they feature in this shit. Now I don't want to seem like one of those critic dicks who just tries to beat the shit out of a game for no reason, because this game is pretty fun sometimes. Like in this game, this part right here, I'm sneaking through this giant ass cemetery because that's just the optimal place to go during a zombie apocalypse, and this game can get pretty fucking tense. You're walking around and you're not wanting to get seen, because if the fucking zombies see you, if one zombie sees you, every zombie sees you. It's like if you dropped a naked chick in the middle of Minecon or some shit. It's just, you just get ripped a fucking apart. And so my character's seeing some like animus premonitions of where some redneck hid a cooler full of beer. So he picks up this shit. And this chopper flies through here. Someone got their score streak, I guess. And my character flips his shit on this. I'm just gonna let the gameplay roll right here. Listen to this fucker yell at the top of his lungs like he's trying to summon a demon as these fucking zombies are all around him.
chopper? What are you talking about?
A Nero chopper! It just buzzed right over me and acted like I wasn't even there.
Wait, all this time and a Fed chopper shows up out of nowhere?
Yeah, I'm gonna chase them down and I'm gonna see what the hell they're doing.
Hey, Deke. Be careful. Don't get too close till you know what the hell they're doing. And don't do anything stupid.
Hell no, I'm not gonna do anything stupid.
And so this bitch here just contradicted himself because he says he wasn't gonna do anything stupid as he fucking sprints around shrieking like a Viking berserker with a horde of zombies around him. And I was really surprised that none of the zombies reacted to it, because usually in this game, if I so much as fart in the wrong direction, the wind picks it up, and apparently every one of these zombies has the soul of Bear Grylls and they track my ass a half-mile to find me. Now, I don't want to end this video on a bad note, because this isn't really that bad of a video game, so I'm going to talk about some shit I like. The graphics in this game are fucking beautiful, and the acting is really good. The protagonist guy that you play through the game is acted by Sam Witwer, and if you don't know who that is, that's Star Killer in the Force Unleashed games. He's also Darth Maul and Emperor Palpatine in pretty much everything that's come out in the past decade, so he's pretty fucking good, and all the side characters are pretty enjoyable. And the last thing that I really like about this game that I'm going to show in the background here is the dirt bike driving. This shit's pretty fucking kick-ass. I have single-handedly taken out a zombie horde with nothing but a dirt bike and a heart full of ambition. This thing is pretty fucking cool. So if you like good graphics, pretty good acting, and pretending that you have your Allstate Good Drivers bonus discount as you fly through the woods of Oregon, or wherever in the shit this is a pretty great game. Now I was gonna end the video right there, but I kind of want to show off some of the bike gameplay in this. And this is pretty early on in the game, so it gets a lot better than this, but unfortunately my recording shit itself later on, so that's kinda shit. But this is pretty cool too right here. I used to actually ride a lot of motorcycles with my grandpa and my dad when I was growing up, so this shit was pretty cool. And I don't know if any of you heard like a Velcro ass sound, and no, I'm not taking my pants off. I just busted out the biggest roided out fucking banana I've ever seen in my entire life. So I'm gonna try and eat this thing before this gameplay clip ends. I'm also gonna talk about the gameplay clip. And I guess this guy just unleashed his fucking nipple blood canisters on the side of this lake. I really don't know what transpired here to kill this asshole. Now, with any good banana, you know how to approach it, right? You can't eat it straight on. You can't have any of that fucking beta shit. You gotta bite into this shit from the side like a fucking ham sandwich.
Silver helmet.
Oh yeah. One time when I was a little man, a long time ago, I grabbed a bushel of bananas at the grocery store, and they had like a spider egg or some shit attached to it, or maybe just Spider-Man jizzed on it. I don't know if that's one of his superpowers, but I grabbed the bushel of bananas and the shit ruptured, and I had like a fucking miniature army of spiders run up my arm. It was like some shit out of a movie. Fucking terrifying. I still have this shit stained diaper as memento of that time I battled the spiders. Shelob herself couldn't take my ass down. And this gameplay in the background here is pretty cool. Later on in the game you get a lot of upgrades for your bike. I'm on like the basic bitch one right now. It doesn't go very fast and you can't like ram people. Well, you can ram people, but you fuck up your own bike pretty hard. I also just noticed a zombie on the side of the road that me and this douchebag I was trying to kill passed, and that thing looked flabbergasted. That zombie probably took a video of that shit. It's a good ass banana. I'm not gonna talk, I'm gonna let you hear what happens when I hit this guy. Couldn't tell if the asshole got knocked off his bike, or if he was getting his tits motorboated by a miniature zombie I didn't see attached to him. But either way, Star Killer with a beard here ties him up. Hog ties him real good. Unfortunately, you cannot throw them across the back of your bike, like you can in Red Dead Redemption. He also doesn't have this dick fart's feet tied together, so this piece of shit probably just got up and took off running after he got done spitting on him or whatever he was doing. And I could not salvage this man's anything on this bike, which kinda sucked, but it's whatever. So yeah, that's the bike gameplay. I'm gonna finish this banana.
It's done. Got him. Mark down these coordinates and send your man out here.
I lied to all of you. I'm not gonna finish this banana because this thing's fucking like the size of my arm. There's no way I'm gonna be able to defeat this thing without this video being like 20 minutes long. But yeah, that's Days Gone. And if you want to buy the game, go for it. If not, don't. I don't give a shit. But some people were asking me about how the game is. But yeah, that's it for this video. Remember to rate the video, comment down below, and subscribe. Special thanks to my patrons over on Patreon. See ya.